And Dennis, for you, since
Yeah,
you have a wide variety of backgrounds and reach and touch points on this.
yeah, no, and for me, and again, with working with, I mean, my niche right now, my specialty right now is really helping small business owners to retain more of what they earn. So when I look at it from, it's not just the accounting, there's so much software that does so much nowadays that really helping them take the whole approach. So when I'm looking holistically at a business, this is one of the first things people complain about. It's the first thing they say is, hey, I can't hire talent. And I like to wake them up to the fact that Frankie just said there's Fortune 100 largest company. They can't hire talent. There's so many people that you're competing against. And no one even knows you exist. You're just a you're a smudge on the campus, and there's no way that you're going to be able to be found against all this dollars and all these cents. So one of the things that you really want to look at is, do you really need one person to do everything? Because usually in a small business, they want one person who's going to do everything. And rather than doing that, can you break it down into smaller pieces, smaller functionalities, and then you're not as dependent when that one person leaves? How can you break it down? And do you need to own that employee? The thought of owning an employee is gone. It is more getting to be where it is everyone's an expert at what they do. And now break your task down to what's important. And then from your perspective, you do what you do best, because what you're really looking to do in small business, in a small industry, there's usually, you have a niche, you have something that you do, the accounting, the things. You can't go, I mean, you can, but it doesn't make sense to go to Frankie or to Kim and to go out and to hire a recruiter, because even if they you can afford to pay them and everything else, the people don't want to come to you because there's 17 other companies ahead of them that got better benefits, better everything. So really, for my niche and my focus, and my concern as people is to really break down what it is you do, focus on what you do, because being a small Schedule C business, and this pandemic really taught us it. Are you a lifestyle business, or are you trying to scale to become the next huge thing? Most companies aren't. A lot of times people really have a nice lifestyle company business they're looking to grow. So focus on making each one of those customers more profitable. Retain more of what you earn. Become more profitable with the clients you have, and enjoy what you do a little bit more, and not have to continue to grow. And it all comes back to what Kim was saying, and rethink what your thoughts were. The person doesn't need to be sitting right next to you. You don't have one person that needs to do everything. You were blessed to have that years ago, but you're probably not now. So think outside the box, look at technology, look at different things. And one of the reasons we started Relaxed Teams was, let's figure all this stuff out, because it's all changing and we don't know. If I had the answers, I wouldn't need this. So we're trying to find the answers together.
So you bring up a good point about, rather than hiring the jack of all trades, you can go specifically to individuals who are the experts in their field and just work with them. So
on very short windows too, on a situation where they work with you 2 hours, 4 hours a week, they work with you 20 hours a month, and and that, or from that aspect. So you can really break down that role, that 40-hour week or 40-hour job into, and if you have someone who's really good at it, versus someone who's trying multiple things, it may be 5 hours here, 5 hours there, 7 hours there, and you actually save money in the long run.
So what would you say to the person who says, it's just so much easier hiring one person, having that one point of contact that I can go to, as opposed to dealing with recruiting or hiring, interviewing, training 5 different people?
Understood. The big thing I would say is that, why are you complaining to me about it? Go do it. That'd be my answer. Go do it. You can't. So you're complaining to me.
Okay, well, that's interesting point.
No, if it works, again, and getting back to Kim's point, if you have people, respect them, keep them, give them a raise.